Good morning, folks. Alright, for today's video, I'm going to make a review over the Tobira Gateway to Advanced Japanese. Alright, I thought I made a video over this book a long time ago, but apparently I haven't. So, just before I get into it, I should let you guys know, those of you who are interested in learning Japanese in the future, this book is not for beginners. Alright. This book will be very good for those who are at an intermediate level going to advanced, upper intermediate going to advanced level, somewhere around there. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, if you want to get the book, just to get out the way, that's fine, but just keep in mind it may be a little difficult for you to use as a beginner. So let's get started. So this book actually, I didn't know about this series. I have a friend who studies Japanese at the university. I believe it was in Michigan, and they used this book. I think it was like a fourth year. I'm not exactly sure, but I was told that this book was very good, and I was asked if I've ever heard of it or used it, and I said no, and I was just interested. So it was sent to me. So I never really got a chance to sit down and use it. I kind of just skimmed through it to see the content, and I could tell that it's a very good book, and it will definitely take you to advanced level. Definitely for those of you who are already at an intermediate level. So you definitely want to look into this. Now there's audio, but you will have to go on the website to access it. So, yep. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. So let's go to the first chapter. Let's see, first chapter here. So I'm just going to just show you guys the layout, how is what to expect. So this is the first chapter, and it's basically talking about the map of Japan, different places. Okay, so as you can see, everything is in Japanese, and when they provide the kanji for you, they have the hiragana under it. Okay. So everything is basically in Japanese. You will see no romaji here. No romaji. Alright, they take all of that romaji out. So alright, so this is just a map. They talk about, give you some information before reading the main story. Okay. So you can write, they just give you options to write in English here, translations, exercise. So as you can see, it's a course set up for class. They have a lot of work for partner, when you partner up with someone, a lot of drills. But here's the main reading of this. Okay. So that's the map of Japan, and as you can see, everything there. Hope you guys can see that. Let me see something here. Let's see if I need to adjust. Okay, just that. Okay, so as you can see, everything is in Japanese, and every kanji, or almost every kanji you see, they will have the hiragana under it, just in case you couldn't recognize it. There's your map of Japan, and in that shaded box down below, those are the kanji provided in this reading. And they have them on both pages, and they provide the hiragana under them. So that's a long story. And keep in mind, there is audio, but you have to access it on the website. Okay. Let's see here. What's on the next page? So basically here you have vocabulary, the vocabulary that was introduced in that reading you just saw, and they give you the English translation, the hiragana, all that good stuff, kanji, hiragana, but no romaji. Alright, so that's your vocabulary. Yep, very good book, highly recommend it. Okay, so on to the next page. You have conversation, conversation 1, and then they provide you with the kanji introduced in that conversation. A continuation of the conversation on this page, and then they give you some information on the culture. You know, the Hina Matsuri, the festival, Kodomo no Hi, the Children's Day, all these interesting things about Japan that you can read about. And they provide you with a website that you can go to see more information about it. On to the next page, and this is like the second conversation. So it's just like the first one you saw. They provide you with the kanji, and they have some various festivals of Japan, and then you have vocabulary here for conversation 1. So you see conversation 1 vocabulary, then they have conversation 2 vocabulary at the bottom. So this is pretty cool. I like they give you the vocabulary, they give you the translation. I'm not sure what these numbers are for on the side. I'm not sure what these are for. I'm not sure if they're like just some part of the reading. I'm not exactly sure. All right, what else? Okay, that's just more vocabulary from the second conversation. And then here are some questions from the content questions. So, and then you have conversation, like questions from conversation 1, basically about conversation 1, 2, and then that first one. Remember that first reading I showed you about the map of Japan? This is what they're going to be asking you, things from that reading. And then you have, what is this? Mina de hanashite mio. So yeah, this is like like I said, like a lot of this stuff is for classroom. So they have a lot of drills for when you partner up with people. Here's a conversation practice. Conversation practice 1. And this bottom, this is just like when you partner up with someone. So these are all classroom work. And this is conversation 2. And more partner stuff. So yeah, this is a pretty advanced book. So if you're a beginner, it's going to be difficult to use. Okay, so this is just partner stuff here. Now this is the grammar section. I really like this section because they give you, okay, hold on for a second. So this is the grammar notes. They give you the noun, or they tell you, first of all, they introduce what's the grammar point. So you have the noun, and they give you dekiru, and they give you this is the original, says the original sentence here. That's the original sentence, and then they give you the explanation here, and then they give you the English translation of that construction. And then what's that? That's like the pattern, like the just the grammatical pattern itself. Dekiru, dekiteru, noun, de, kara. So something made of something, and then you have example sentences here. So that is excellent. It's very good. Then they have two, adjective stem sa. That was introduced in the reading as well, and basically they do the same as before. They provide you with the original sentence, the explanation, the English translation, and then the pattern, the construction, and the example sentences. Yep. So that's all there is to it. and there's more. Same deal. Same deal. So that's how all the grammar sections will look when you go through the book. So yeah, as I said before, this book is very good, but it will be difficult for beginners. So I would say when you finish working through something like, if we look at some other courses for Japanese, what do they have out there? Teach Yourself. Let's see, they have Teach Yourself. They have the Genki series. They have Asimil. What else do they have for Japanese? What other? Um, but anyway, like when you work, those courses will take you to at least. They'll take you to you can get to an intermediate. I would say you can get to like a, if not low intermediate, about an intermediate level. And then like you can jump after working through those type of courses, you can jump to something like this. There's another book that I have which is on an advanced level, but I got it in Taiwan. So and it's all in Chinese. But this is a good book though. If you're a beginner, hold off on it. Don't worry about it. Just work through something else. And once you feel that you're very comfortable with, the basic structure, and a lot of kanji, then you can come and try this book out. All right, this is very good. But yeah, that is the end of this review. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, thanks for viewing. And oh yeah, if you guys know of any resources like advanced for pretty much for beginner or not, sorry, not beginners, for intermediate learners going into upper intermediate advanced, let me know in the comment area so I can check them out and perhaps make a video on those resources in the future. But yeah, that is the end of this review, and thanks for viewing, and look forward to any questions or comments.